What's important right now?
Well, at this point of the year, for those teams that seriously have a chance to win it all, it's all about health. You got to get everyone across the finish line healthy and fresh and, of course, injury-free. And after that, it's all about the little things.
The starters for the Golden State Warriors. Green and Looney together inside. Stephen Curry is out there with MP. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. Back to Morant. The 11-footer. Warriors with the rebound. The 3 from Thompson. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Love watching Klay Thompson and that easy stroke of his.
Morant against. Curry. Pass to Bane. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Green. Golden State has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter.
After a couple of injury-plagued seasons where they missed the playoffs, the Warriors have returned to their winning ways, and just how impressive has that been?
A nice shot by Brown.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Morant with the bucket. Right, and getting Klay Thompson back has been a major factor for their renewed success.
Well, there's no doubt how vital Klay is to this team, but you got to give credit to their overall depth. I don't think Klay was fully healthy last year at any point, so he's coming in stronger. This roster still feels like strength in numbers is in effect.
Now here's Brooks. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Bane finds Jackson. Curry against Morant. Up top, Jackson. 5 on the clock. And it's Morant missing.
And there's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Bane. Pass to Brooks. This one for 3. Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
A nice shot by Brown.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Morant against Curry. Pass to Brooks. Now Bane. Here's Adams. Looney grabs a miss. The Warriors have got all 6 shots to fall in the first. Thompson with it. Brooks defending.
2 minutes remaining.
And here's Brown for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
Golden State calls timeout.
I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, going in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
So Memphis ends up going with a new group, and the Warriors will go with a different look here. Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Green. Kuminga, he's checked in for Thompson. And it's Poole in for Stephen Curry. Now here's Wiseman. averaging around 6 a game. And Brown with the stuff.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Conchar, good. You know, talking about Dylan Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Greg.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Here's Wiseman. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Brown finds Kuminga. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 22.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Williams. Back to Jones. Inside. Offensive rebound.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Now here's Poole. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Brown passes to Poole. Outside, Brown. And the Warriors with another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Jones in the post. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Wow, he doesn't make those kind of plays too often. Sweet move inside.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. We'll be back in a moment.
It's that time, Grizzlies fans.
And so far through 1 quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Warriors.
Well, in today's NBA, the three-point shot is so valuable. They realize this, and that's why they're continuing to drain as many as they can.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at point guard. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
And you can tell how much these fans here in Memphis love their Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., ever since they moved here in 2001, these fans have been so loyal. And the players are also enjoy playing here. Memphis is a fun-loving city with great barbecue and a lot of character.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Green is checked in.
What's up?
Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, B.A., if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Jackson can't get it to go. And the Warriors with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. They've got the Rockets ahead of them next in Houston. And that'll be the 4th game of this 5-game road trip.
Just such a confident scorer, seeing Clay get into these areas on the floor and still being effective. Got to appreciate that part of his game.
Now here's Morant. What a tremendous game he played against San Antonio. Uses the glass to drop it in. Morant's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Pass to Poole with the 10-footer. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist of the night.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Time called here. The Grizzlies decide to talk it over. Brent, during his first year and a half in the league, Jordan Poole really struggled.
That seems so long ago, but go back to that 2021 G League bubble time and those 22 points a game that Jordan Poole was pouring in. I think that was just such a shot of confidence into Jordan Poole's game, and since then we've just seen a vastly improved, more confident player.
Moody's checked in for the Warriors. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. Bain with it. Pass to Jackson. Can't get it to drop. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. And a new group getting ready for the Warriors. Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. Green comes in for Draymond Green. Iguodala's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Brown in for Stephen Curry.
Thanks. Well, MP in their last game against the Hawks had a huge game. He contributed 35 points and also did a lot of damage from long. He put up huge numbers last time out. We'll see if it's more of the same tonight. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Pass to Moody. And here's Iguodala. Shot clock at 6. Here's Wiseman, and it's Wiseman with the jam.
And Wiseman just has that great rebounding range to be in there and make something happen for a second chance bucket.
One minute left in the first half. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Iguodala against Williams. Back to Conchar. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul.
And that one on Iguodala.
Yeah, you know, after a couple down years with key players injured, it's safe to say the Golden State Warriors are back.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls, and the Warriors make some changes. Kuminga comes in for Iguodala, and it's Poole in for Moody. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Warriors have gotten an impressive 6 of 8 shots to fall in the second. Brown in the high post. 35 points his last game. Poole, the pass to Brown. Now Wiseman. 5 to shoot. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Good. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Memphis. Bane comes in for Conchar. Memphis has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. On the wing, Jones, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Wiseman. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprised.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Morant with it, kicking off the second half. Here's Steve Kerr's 5. Green and Looney together inside. MP is out there with Stephen Curry, and it's Thompson in at the 3. Here's Jackson. They get it again. Bane. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Oh, beating everyone to the ball. Great activity on the offensive glass. Yeah, and we hear this a lot about the Grizzlies, but it bears repeating. There's probably no team in the NBA that has more reason for optimism than Memphis.
You know, I think about all the optimism surrounding the Grizzlies. The rest of the NBA has been put on notice.
The NBA, and they should be. This team should be a contender for years to come. If the front office makes the right moves, which they have in the last few years, they could be hanging up some banners very soon.
Misses the three.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Pass to Looney. And here's Brown for three. Pure from three-point range. Brown's got 33.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Back to Brooks. Outside Bain. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Thompson passes to Looney. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson. Looney's got his first bucket in this one.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
On the wing, Brooks. Defended by Thompson. Jackson down low. Working on Green. Jackson can't get it to go.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
Here's Brown. Yes, it's good. Brown's got 35.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Back to Brooks. Pass to Adams. Out left to the wing. From deep, Morant. He can't get it to go. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And the shot goes in. Looney's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Now here's Bain to halt the run. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Well, Brett, not many players love the grind of the game like Stephen Curry.
Well, when you get to a point, BA, where you're practicing and you only count the makes if it's a swish, and you count it as a miss when you hit the rim, attention to detail like that gives you all-time greats like Steph Curry.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I have ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Morant, the pass to Bain. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills. And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
1:27 left to play in the third. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Brooks outside. 6 on the shot clock. Jackson outside. Takes a 3. Looney grabs a miss. Looney's got rebound number 7 tonight.
They're still looking for his first bucket. You can't put all their struggles on him tonight, but he's been brutal.
Connects from downtown.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Jackson against Green. Pass to Bain. Oh, they need this. That shot off the mark. Green with the defensive effort.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Curry against Morant. Curry gets the bucket.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Curry against Morant. "11 feet out." That shot is off.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors showing no mercy and just piling it on, looking dominant and focused right now. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
What an advantage if your off guard can make plays so valuable.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Tyus Jones. Xavier Tillman is out there with Brandon Clark. Then it's John Conchar, and it's Williams in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And the basket by Curry.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And Memphis shooting just around 26% for the game. Outside, Williams. And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score in. This is where you lean on Andre Iguodala and all of that experience. But it's one thing to have it. It's another thing to get the kind of character that's willing to share it. And Iguodala is one of those.
Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Wiseman, he's checked in for Looney. So he gets them both. And grants so much young talent for the Warriors. Many said they should trade for veterans, but they resisted.
And they won a title anyways. I mean, with the salary cap perhaps their greatest obstacle, having contributors on cost-controlled rookie contracts sure helps.
Here's Conchar. Iguodala with some nice D. Pass to Curry. Fires for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Here's Conchar. To the paint. Will it go? Williams misses.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Iguodala with the ball. Memphis going with an almost entire new group here. Adams checked in for Tillman. Jaren Jackson comes in for Clark. Bain, he's checked in for Williams. And it's Ja Morant in for Conchar. Kept alive. Adams. And that one's good. Nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Warriors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a Very impressive win.
And this team is something else. 64 wins. These guys have had quite the year.
They had their number all year long. That 4-0 record says it all. They had the advantage in every crucial area.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Back to Morant. Let's go with a three. They get it back. It's Adams who hammers it home.
Love when Steven Adams has that kind of room to rip it down.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Brown. It's hauled in by Ja Morant. On the wing, Jones. DiVincenzo covering. Jones, the pass to Morant. And here's Adams. Pass to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now here's Adams. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Golden State ball.
And so it's the Warriors taking care of business in this one. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Brent Barry, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching tonight's game. And we'll see you next time.
With the different things that you have to do to reach legend, what are some of your favorite things that you went after in season 1?
Oh, definitely the events. I wanted to get as many events done in the first season. So I played a bunch of servers of the mobile event, played pretty much all Dime Time, Dunk Fest, Greenlight. I came top 5 in the Ruffles event, so that was cool.
Have you hopped into any of the theater events? Does that help kind of get into quick games?
Yeah, the theater definitely helps getting back-to-back games just with the matchmaking. When the 1v1 court was there, I was playing that. You know, just easy games to 21. You score all the points yourself. The theater definitely.
At this late stage of the season, how hard is it, Greg, for teams not to look ahead to the playoffs and the postseason at this point?
Kevin, just about impossible. I mean, if you're already in position, the trap you can't fall into is easing up down the stretch and backpedaling into the postseason.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Brown out there with Curry. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Wiseman in at the center, locking down the middle. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
A very nice moment for MP. It was announced he was the NBA Player of the Week.
And hard to argue with that choice given the numbers MP put up. He was a man on a mission all week long.
Mark, let's go back to when the Rockets traded away James Harden in 2020. How is that reset going?
I like what it looks like, Kevin. Building through the draft. I love the young talent they've been able to acquire, and they've done it with a bunch of future first-round picks in their back pocket. So they're not done. There's more to come in drafting high-quality. Talent.
And with Kevin Porter Jr. and Michael Porter Jr. and Otto Porter Jr. Guys, I'm sensing a pattern here.
It can even get a little confusing at times, but no relation that I'm aware of. They're just Porters, Juniors, and quality NBA players.
Free throw good. Porter. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Here's Houston now. 4-point game. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Stephen Silas had a few minutes before the game. And with this team, it's all about getting out in transition and using their team speed. He said, look, if we get a rebound, we got to be off to the races. This has to be a track meet. So we may have a wild one tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David.
And the greatest shooter we have ever seen, Curry, is just lethal from outside.
And Green gets it to go.
But we'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him. And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
cultivating a lot of assists right now, which is beautiful to see. Love the way they're working that ball around.
Now here's Green. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. And it's Green with the jam.
Launching off the ground and throwing it down with ease. Boy, can Green get up.
Curry against Porter. Brown inside the line. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Rockets trail by 5. Outside, Green. Baseline J on the way. And it's Houston with another. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range. There's Brown with the 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Yeah, they're relying on their 3-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
And guys, they walked into the arena with a certain kind of swagger, and you really saw it play out on the offensive end.
And, you know, confidence is key there. They seem to play with a ton of it, especially on the offensive end.
A new lineup here for Houston. Different look here for the Warriors. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Kuminga. Andre Iguodala, he's checked in for Klay Thompson. And Poole subbed in for Curry. Here's Coffey. Here's Christopher. Pass to Coffey. 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Iguodala outside. Back to Poole. Brown outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Now here's Gordon. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Even when Gordon is under pressure, he finds a way to score the ball. That's what he is. He is a determined and capable scorer.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack. Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Now here's Gordon. And there's the pass to Coffee. Knocked loose. From deep. The Warriors pull it in. Their last encounter was in San Francisco.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. You know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Pass to Poole. Back to Brown. Fires for three. And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break with a 10-point lead. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we return, it's Noche Latina celebrating the NBA. Substitutions for Golden State. Looney's checked in for Wiseman. Draymond Green comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And it's Brown in for Jordan Poole. Looking at the last game for the Golden State Warriors, it was a win against the Grizzlies.
During the last decade, the 2010s, Houston had loads of success. The fourth most wins in the league during that time. Unfortunately, they never got to the finals.
Alperen Şengün out there with Jayshawn Tate. Then there's Gordon, and it's Coffee in at the shooting guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets.
And just tough trying to knock Thompson off balance. Outstanding at fighting through any challenge presented.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, MP in the last matchup against Memphis was dominant. He scored 40 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
Şengün passes to Christopher. And some nice passing there by Houston. Here's Coffee. He's covered by Brown. Coffee can't get it to go. For the Rockets during the 2010s, Clark, all winning seasons.
Yeah, and you know, the biggest reason that Houston didn't reach the finals in my mind was the West was loaded. The Spurs were always a contender. OKC had a nice run. And, of course, during that time, the Warriors became dynastic.
Here's Gordon. That shot misses. Good D by Thompson.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
It took him no time at all on that one. Brown's got 5 points now this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Pass to Şengün. Looking to end the run. No good on that one.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. They've got Curry. Thompson is out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Wiseman. And it's Brown in at the 2. Greg, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Outside, Green. Back to Martin. He kicks it to Smith. There's Porter at the 3. It doesn't go for him.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough. But that's how you win games.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Green on the wing. Porter to the inside.
And with that lightning first step of Jalen Green, very few defenders have a chance of keeping him in front.
And Clay, one thing about that blinding speed of Green, he's got to make his reads faster as well.
I think the game is slowing down for him, though, Kevin. And that and speeding up his shot release will make him even tougher to deal with.
Two.
The first one falls.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of a game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Thompson. And Cool subbed in for Stephen Curry.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Green kicks to Martin. Now the pass to Porter. Over in the corner, Green. Offline with his three. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. If the name doesn't give it away, Clark, Kenyon Martin Jr. has basketball in his blood.
Well, Kevin, you've heard me say it before. You cannot run away from the DNA. His father was a first overall draft pick and a really fun and good player to watch. You definitely see him in Kenyon Martin Jr., who is very gifted in his own right and making a nice name for himself.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün's checked in for Bruno Fernando. Jay Shante comes in for Martin. Amir Coffey's checked in for Jalen Green. And it's Josh Christopher in for Kevin Porter. Passes it to Coffey. Pass to Christopher. Here's Tate. Green with the rebound.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
A nice shot by Moody.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Here's Christopher, guarded by Poole. Offensive rebound. Here's Şengün. It's good. Şengün's got his first points of the game.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Pass to Moody. The dish to Green. Iguodala outside. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Iguodala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Christopher, the pass to Tate. Here's Christopher. Now, here's Tate. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Green. The shot's good.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Here's Christopher. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And it's in. He nails the buzzer beater.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts three more onto their lead as we head to the fourth.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Right back after this break. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Gordon, and it's Christopher in at the point. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Iguodala with the steal. And here's Looney.
Substitution.
Trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien Trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
A new lineup here for Houston. And Porter, here we go. Misses from short range.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Warriors.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
And another thing they've been exceptional at is their passing. On-target ball movement has gotten them a lot of assists tonight.
Free throw good, Moody.
Boy, this hurts to have to bring up, but I was there for the Rockets title-winning days back in '94 when I was with the Knicks. I saw Houston in the finals firsthand.
DiVincenzo against Porter. Great D that time from Green. Green with the block.
Green takes great pride in his defense now. He loves denying shots at the rim and playing bigger than his 6'8" frame would lead you to believe.
Back to Brown. Trying his luck from deep. Good. Another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Porter finds Şengün. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To halt the run. Basket counts. Back-to-back titles for the Rockets in the mid-90s. You were just talking about that. Greg, what sticks out to you about those teams?
First and foremost, the dream. Hakeem Olajuwon, he doesn't get his due at times, but the dream is one of the all-time greats. Olajuwon's defense really changed games. And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
And Green with the basket on the assist by Porter.
Green is a made bucket getter, and his number has been called all night, and he has delivered.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And I just love his competitiveness he's showing there. Team might be down, but a drive like that could spark them.
Rockets have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Really hard to think of things they didn't do well in this one. Certainly a dominant night on offense
for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they took control of this season series matchup from the get-go, making every play they needed to en route to winning all 4 of their games this year against the Rockets.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
Inside. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Nice to see Gordon use his touchdown low. I mean, not the biggest guy, but still skilled at scoring close to the bucket.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Guarded closely. Brown outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Here's Christopher. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
Good game last night. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.
Listen up. I want to fine-tune a few things before we head into the postseason. The goal of today is to improve our shooting percentages. So we're going to focus on that aspect of the game today. Break down into your spot so we can run some shooting drills.
Turn it up! Turn it up! Yo, watch him! You're going to be losing today. Screen coming! Oh, you better shoot that. No! Watch the pick. Shot! Too slow. Screen coming. Pick. Watch the pick. Screen coming. Yes, sir. Right there. We're here. Get open, man. All day. And the foul. Hey, yo, safety. And one. Hey. We always be ready.
Great practice today. Now get out there and put up some more shots.
I see you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
You got it. Come on, man. You can't handle me. Keep it going. Keep giving me that. Too easy. Get up. Can't stop this.
Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're going to do.
Hey, Coach.
Someone needs to change their socks. Do you smell that? When's team dinner? I'm starving.